I say, here at Kajun Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it with no problem. I got an offer. I got the dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars. Let them have it. You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let them have it with no problem. Let them have it. Hello, good afternoon, and welcome on this 5 o'clock traffic jam. It is TGIF. And how's everybody doing this afternoon? First on the chat, of course, was me typing in with my Fur Babies channel. I use that one on my phone to watch the lag. Buying Space Myra, hello, good afternoon, and welcome. And how are you doing? And it is on Fridays at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. John, hello, good afternoon, and welcome. And he's on the panel tonight with us, y'all. Joanne, hello, good afternoon, and welcome. And I see you can be using the chat today for Amy, is what I hear, and Amy is here today as well. Amy, please do me a favor and type something in the chat. So if I have to tag you, please. Ashley, hello, good afternoon, and welcome. And how are you doing? Denise, hello, good afternoon, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Angela, hello, good afternoon, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Let's see who else is here. Uni Magic, Stephanie, hello, good afternoon, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Thank y'all for being here. All right, just a few things I have to cover before we get started. Don't forget, next Friday will be the last 5 o'clock traffic jam. It is time to let it go. Let it go. Let it go. It's got to go. So yeah, and Sharon, hello, good afternoon, and welcome. I got to turn you blue. Wrong button, Johnny. Wrong button. Sharon, come on, Sharon. That is mine. Turn you blue. You got it. Thank you. Yeah, if you first time here when I got on this channel again, we'll turn you blue because I got your info. What's up, Patrick? Patrick, I don't know if you had a chance to see the morning show this morning, but I did make sure to plug. Would you, how you said that again? The bonus segment this morning, I included it. Brought to you by Patrick Murphy. Yeah, it was fun. Good to see you, Sharon. Welcome. And Josie, hello, good afternoon, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Yeah. So again, we got to do some house rules. We have to have them. For all those that are on the channel today, that's on this panel with me, their information is in the description right below, but you'll also see it scrolling at the bottom of the screen. They will come on and they'll tell you about their channel, where they're going to be if they're collaborating with others during the week, when they do the invoicing, and all the great information you need. But if you need their information, their YouTube channel, if you're not subscribed to them, go check it out and see if you're following them. But also in the description below, you'll get their email. That way you can just copy, paste it, and send them an email if you have never done business with them before. So that way they'll get your information. Just to let you know, on any auctions I do, whether it's on this channel or my other channels, if you do not email them your information, as your typical, real name, your YouTube name, your real, your address, your PayPal, and your real email, if you use a different email, that kind of stuff. If you don't do that, I do share your information with them. They just need to email me your screen name, and I'll supply that information to them. Just to let you know, I do not share your information with anyone, or just anyone that's not on the panel. So you can rest at ease that I don't do that unless they're on my panel and they need your information to send you your invoices. If it's a starting bid, everything is $2 increments up to $50. And I'm only saying this because it has happened before. Once it hits $50, and it's a $5 increment up to $100. Once it hits that $100, and there's a $10 increment on up, no matter how high it goes up thereafter. But remember, you can bid as much as you want, just as long as they're in increments of $2. Then 50, it's $5, and once it hits 100, it's $10. Now, if you're out and you're bidding against someone else, just let me know you're out, because I will be typing in the chat. I am typing in all caps. That's how I do it when I mod my shows. That just lets me know that when you come in and I go ahead and call it down, let's go going once, going twice, last call. And once I hit that word sold, if you are deciding to come back and bid again, you can do so, because I have not entered the word sold in the chat. But if there's anything happening where you have a question about something that's being shown at that time, I will stop the countdown, get your answers for you, and then we'll proceed. If somebody comes in with a bid, or if that's it, we'll count it down and then go out with it. Now, if it's choices, please make sure to have you ready if you want any particular choices they have, if there is choices. But if it's a buy now and there's choices, the same thing, just Again, remember, Bite Now is the first person to come in the chat. So that's why this next thing is very important. At the top left corner of your chat, please make sure you are in live chat, not top chat. But if you're on a device like a phone or a tablet, please make sure it does say all messages. But another quick tip, right below the screen, there's going to be a word that says live. And right before it, it's got a dot. If it's gray, you're not in live. Make sure it's red. And while you're there, please hit the thumbs up. That'd be greatly appreciated. And if I did miss anything, I think I got it all. Also, don't forget to check out my other channel. Also, don't forget, I did put out some Hawaii videos, if you haven't checked those out yet, on this channel. So please make sure you are subscribed, because this is where I'll be putting a lot of my adventures. That's why I changed it to Kajun Resellers Adventures channel, so I can get a lot of those type of videos on this channel. Trying to build it back up. This was my very first channel I started with back in 2019. And so I got it back, and we're trying to bring it back. So I'll definitely do that. Karen, hello, good afternoon, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. That's right. Pitch it, or you would resell it. That's the segment we did this morning for you. Yeah. So we're going to get started, and we'll bring everybody on one at a time. Again, like this, they're going to get started. Now, again, if you're looking for anything in particular, go ahead and ask in the chat, because you never know. They may have it, and they can bring it up on their next round. So with that being said, we're going to get started, and we're going to start with none other than Amy, Miss Coolidge.
Hey there, everybody. Welcome to our traffic jam. This is so much fun, Johnny. I love this portion of the week where we get to, whether you're sitting at home or you're sitting in traffic, you get to do some shopping. Maybe take some of the stress away from your drive. Johnny, did you get the message that I sent in, or that I put in the chat? I said, good afternoon, welcome y'all.
In the chat, let me see. I didn't see you come in the chat.
See, and I don't know what I did.
Are you on the YouTube side, or you're trying to type in the...
No, I was trying to type in Evie Mux.
Okay, it won't let you type there.
Oh, well, there you go.
You may not, I don't think it has a comment section for y'all to type in yet.
Okay.
I did ask about it, and they're working on that.
Okay.
So you have to physically type in the actual YouTube chat.
Okay. All right. I'll just watch it. So, hopefully y'all know me. Amy DeRito, Cool Ranch DeRito. And yeah, I've got some great stuff, mostly jewelry, some glass, some fun stuff, and even a little something for the guys. The kids, the ladies, the grandmas, the moms, the Mother's Day, the Easter, I got it all. So I will be invoicing on Sunday, because I have 2 auctions today, an auction tomorrow night, and then I'll be invoicing everything from this week on Sunday. So, and as soon as you pay, that's when I'll ship your stuff. I'd prefer 48 to 72 hours. I'm pretty lenient that way. There have been some people that have taken advantage of that in the past, and so those people are not going to be able to bid. And I'm sorry for that, but kind of like 3 strikes, you're out, right? So that's kind of how I run my business. And
I'm glad you said that, because I did forget one thing.
Yes.
If and when I'm counting down bids,
Mm-hmm.
and you see that I might have missed someone that threw a bid in the chat, and I'm not going to acknowledge them,
Okay.
please do not bring attention to the chat. If you're in there and you see that I've skipped somebody as a bid, please don't bring the attention to that while I'm doing the bidding and things in the chat, because I want to honor and respect those on my panel who asked me not to take a bid from anybody. So I ask that you do the same thing, and let's respect them, and just don't bring attention. If y'all realize, and if they realize that we're not taking their bid, that means they need to contact that seller.
Yeah.
That's what I forgot to say. Take it away, Amy.
Okay. I think that's it. Do I start selling now?
Yes, ma'am. Take it away.
Okay, Miss Joanne.
I'll take it away. You just take it away.
Okay. Joanne, if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and type in the chat. I think the first thing I'm going to bring is this really cool. This is one of the things I considered a guy thing. It is a really cool, it's a carabiner. It is a multi-tool carabiner. So we're going to do a buy it now for $12 on this. And it is brand new on the card. It has not been broken away. I don't know what was hanging on this, but I don't know. Maybe that's the way they hung it at the store. It is a carabiner multi-tool. Also has a really cool LED light. So it's got your compass. It's got your carabiner. So if you're a climber, let's do this way. So you got that. You've got a knife. So a multi-tool that's going to be a buy it now. It has an LED light. It has a compass. It has a saw. It has a knife. So there's 3 different, and I can't open those because they're still brand new on the card. And I was trying to find the original price on this. I think it was like 20 some dollars. Oh no, 18. So $18 brand new on the card. But yeah, it is.
How many of those do you have available?
I only have the one. I gave these to my grandsons for Christmas. They loved them.
One and done.
Yep. So this is it. That's why I just did a buy it now instead of a bid. But yeah, it does have, I'll tell you, it does have a kind of, it looks like it's been on the store shelf for a while, but so cool. So there's your LED light. Oops. Hopefully that's showing. There you go. Right there's your LED light. It's super bright. Russell, my grandson Russell, almost blinded me with the dang thing. Like, okay, it works.
All right, this is a buy now for $12. That means you, the first person to put 12 in the chat, it's yours. Do we have any interest?
I can't even remember where I got these. It was like one of those sports outlet stores.
All right, do we have any interest?
So you've got your knives over here, carabiner right here. So this will hook on your belt, your backpack. This is great for even for kids, especially guys going off to college, that they have, something that they can use if they, well, in Colorado, they're really useful. Let's just put it that way.
All right, do we have any interest? I'm not seeing any interest. We can call that a pass.
Okay, we'll call it a pass. You guys can let me know. Okay, I'm gonna hit the other guy thing that I had in my store, and this is a golf ball monogrammer, brand new in the box. So there's your tool. I know it's getting a little bit of. So this is a deluxe monogrammer for golf balls. No more arguing over who's closer. Put your 3-letter monogram and it identifies your particular golf ball. Simple, press the handle. Comfortable, ergonomic grip, includes 2 sets of interchangeable letters, and the golf balls are not included, but it has all that you need to put your monogram on the golf balls. My husband found this very, very useful. And I think of the last time that I had sold one of these, it's been like a year. I want to say it was a starting bid of 10, but I'll do a buy it now since it's my last one. I'll do a buy it now for 8. Now, golf season is coming up, ladies. If you need something for Father's Day, this is a great tool for your golfer.
Or if you want to give something for Mother's Day, because women.
Oh, mom's golf too. Mom's golf too over here. Well, that was pre-cancer, but yeah, I just ride in the golf cart now. I can't swing a club anymore to save my life. Breast cancer kind of does that to you.
All right, looking for a buy it now for $8. A wonderful gift if you even want to put it on the side for Christmas.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Why is my camera all wonky? I got to check my level on my camera.
It looks clear on our end. It's just your ring light or whatever lighting you're using. It's glaring on your plastic.
Glaring on that one. Yeah. How's that?
Oh, there you go. Perfect. All right. Do we have any interest? First person to put 8 in the chat, it's yours.
$8 buy it now. This is a great deal, folks. It gives
Do we have any interest? Very easy to use too.
Yeah. Well, especially, with my golfing now, it goes in the trees so much that that you need something to identify where it landed.
Yeah, right.
If it's right next to the tree, you pick somebody else's ball.
Yeah, right. All right.
This
Do
could
we have
also
any
get you in
interest?
trouble. If there's no interest, that's okay. We can
All
go
right.
ahead and pass it.
All
Oh,
right.
let's get to something fun. Let's do this little necklace. It is a gold tone. It is like that paperclip chain, gold tone chain. No, let me get you measurement. I'm so sorry. I should have
Oh
done that.
no, Mara, I'm glad you found your way back. She got
Hi,
Mara got
Myra.
lost. Welcome back.
Okay, so this is an 18-inch necklace with a 2-inch extender. It again is gold tone. It's got that kind of paper clip effect. Is that what that's called? I don't know, Johnny. Maybe you can help me out with that, but
I'm
it
not sure
kind
what
of
they actually call it, but I would have said the same thing, paperclip.
right?
Mainly,
Yeah.
almost like the
So
things we used to do for Christmas on our Christmas trees with paper.
exactly. Let's see. It is not marked. We're going to do a let's just do a buy it now for $4, 18-inch gold tone necklace. You can It has a lobster claw clasp and the extender on it. Nice big lobster claw clasp, but you can definitely put whatever kind of pendant you want on there. Oops, sorry. There. Now that one I probably want the light on again. It is very, very shiny, very bright. Something you can use, like I said, with just about any kind of pendant. Maybe if it doesn't sell, I'll put a pendant on it and then maybe we can entice you that way.
All right, this is a buy it now for $4.
Yeah.
All right, does somebody have YouTube open? Because I can hear an echo.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, if you have it on your phone open, just mute or bring your volume down on
Yeah.
your device.
Okay, I've got it all closed.
Okay. All right, looking for a buy it now, $4. That means the first person put four in the chat. It's yours.
And then we'll do some choice options on the next one for earrings and brooches if you want to hang around. Got lots of wonderful things.
All right, I'm not seeing any interest. It is a buy it now for $4.
All right.
If there's no interest, we'll go ahead and call that a pass.
Okie doke. Yeah, I think
All
I'll
right,
put that.
we're going over to John, the reseller, John Lucas.
Hey, everybody. Well, I'm glad to be back. This is where I started at. So I'm glad to be back, Johnny. And also a little bit sad that this is the second from last traffic jam. So let's make this a great show. My name is John Lucas. I'm John, the reseller. I ship from the state of California. I bill by PayPal. I invoice by pirate ship. And right after this, I'm going to be on my sister's show, Two Sisters. I'm going to crash their party. So looking forward to being on there with them tonight, too. And this week, I'm going to be actually tomorrow, I'm going to be with Aaron Proctor and Becky Vintage and More and Anitra with I Spy and then the Boss Sale on Sunday. But I'm ready to get started on the first item.
Okay, before you get started, don't forget to mention what you have hanging behind you.
Oh, I have some just different ties I got from Nordstrom's to Jose A. Banks, and I have Brooks Brothers and all that. They're various ties. I'm going to show them later on. So any tie up here is going to be $7. They are previously owned, but they're in great condition. And I'm ready to get going if that's okay with you, Johnny.
Take it away, John.
I just got to flip that camera over. So let me get to that part there. Okay.
Right, Myra? That was perfect when he talked about the 5 o'clock traffic jam, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of sad because this is where I got started at, and but I'm also looking forward to being on the community sale and all that and do that. These are resin crystals. These are I buy it now. It's a choice for $2. I got them from various colors to like silver to orange, and it's just a buy it now. Let me give you a quick measurement really fast on them. They measure about 2 inches across and about 2.5 inches tall. So if you're looking to add to your rock collection or jewelry, or you just like the design in itself, these are resin molds and they're all smooth on the bottom. So you have a glittery silver, you have an iridescence color, almost like a carnival glass, and then you have a blue, and these were all handmade, but they're just really neat. I have a few rocks that I collect and I put them in there. I didn't make any of these. I bought these from somebody and I'm not that crafty.
All right, these are buy now for $2 for choice.
Yeah,
Explain me by the
just
color or
search.
colors you would like, and how many of each
Yeah,
of these do you have?
these are all I have. These are
All
all
right,
what I
one and
have.
done. All right, Myra would like the white and the red one, please.
Okay, so this one right here, Myra, I just want to confirm. And this is an orange, so I'm not sure if you're talking about this one here or like the rusty color here. So I don't know if you're talking about these two here. Uh,
The one that looks like ice, which is probably the one right in front.
oh, okay. So this one here, and did you want this one next to it then, Myra? I'm sorry. And I have your email, Myra, so I can take a picture of it and send it to you to make sure. So if these are the two that you want, just let me know. But this is an orange color.
The fire red like a fireball.
You know what I'll do, Myra? I'll take a picture and I will send it to you, and then you can just confirm
Is
which
that the one,
image.
the third one in the back you said was like a rustic color? Is that it,
Yeah.
Myra?
Okay. So I
Yes,
have these
that's it.
two for you. Okay. I will put them aside for you, and I will confirm with the photograph. But seeing no interest in, we'll go ahead and pass on to the next item.
All
Let me
right.
go ahead and let me copy and paste it really quick. Okay. Okay, so my next items are going to be some oven mitts that I have. These are a choice. I have it in a, I gotta click back on the EV mug, sorry. I have it in a peach color with a blue and a butterfly. These are brand new. These are a set of two mini mittens, and they're Bagley Miskoffs. You probably know her for clothing. And these are all brand new. And then I have it with a light pink and a yellow. And there's a choice on these. I have two of the same ones. I have two of these, and then I have one of these.
All right. These are buy now for $8 for choice. Let us know which one or ones would you like. That means the first person put 8 in the chat. It's your choice. Do we have any interest?
And if not, we'll go ahead and pass. But if you do see it in the replay and you are interested in it, you can go ahead and send an email and we can go from there.
All right.
Okay. My next item I have is a choking plate. It's a 40th anniversary plate. And got to get back over to ED Mugs. And it's Happy anniversary. It's the original Chokin Art collection. It is 24 karat gold rim. Has a little bit about the art of Chokin. It's the Japanese art of copper and gilding with gold and silver. It's this beautiful detail. And you'll see Chokin used. Some people have them in plates or they have them in jewelry boxes.
All right, we have Myra in at 8, looking for 10. Do we see 10?
And then you have it to and from the occasion.
All right, we do have 8, looking for 10. Do we see 10? If there's no other answers, we're going to call this tomorrow for 8, looking for 10.
No problem.
We're going to go once tomorrow for 8, looking for 10. Going twice tomorrow for 8, looking for 10. This will be my last and final call. I am watching my chats. And I will start calling this in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is sold to Myra for $8. Congratulations.
Thank you, Myra.
Very nice.
Congratulations.
Well, here's Johnny.
Yep.
Yup.
I get to my banner. All right, everybody. Thank y'all very much for being here. Please do me a favor, refreshing your chat to the top of the left corner of your chat. Please make sure you are in live chat, not top chat. And if you're on a device like a phone or a tablet, please make sure it does say all messages. But also at the bottom of the screen, there's going to be the word live. There's going to be a dot right in front of it. Make sure it's red. While you're there, please hit the thumbs up. They greatly appreciate it. I am going to be invoicing this weekend. If you need me to hold your package, I have a few people already that I'm holding them like for the 1st and the 3rd and that kind of thing. Let me know, because when I do my invoices, I do them in drafts. I had sales last week. I got sales this week. And I'm going to combine everything and save on shipping for you. I am shipping from the state of Massachusetts. I ship right above this gentleman's head, right here by the C and the H, right above his head. And that's where I'll be shipping from. I will be using Pirate Ship for my shipping needs. That's what I use for shipping. And it's from my zip code to yours. What I pay is what's going on the invoice. If you do need other forms of payment, I do have other forms of payment other than PayPal. I've also been known to also wait for people to send me money orders. Yes, I still do that because it's like cash, right? But if you need other than PayPal, because that's what I would use in deferred if I don't hear from you, I do have Cash app. I have Square. I have Venmo. I have Facebook and Zillow. But if I don't hear from you, it'll automatically be deferred from PayPal. But if you have an extra date you need me to do it, I will make sure that that date is on that invoice for you. But if not, then it'll be also due on the when you receive it. Once you receive it, you pay it, and then of course it goes out. You will get 2 emails from me: one from Pirate Ship with your tracking number, and you'll get one from PayPal or whatever platform you pay from on your invoice. You'll get a tracking number there as well, so that way you have it in both places. Also, I'll be doing this Sunday. I'll be a guest on with Buffalo Picker and his Defend the Hustle. He does it every Sunday at 7:30 on the Buffalo Pickers channel. I will be there. I'm his co-host every last Sunday of each month. And then the first Sunday of each month, I am on with 2 old guys, Vintage and Resale, Mark and Mike, as their guest every first Sunday of each month. Mondays on my other channel, New England Cajun, which is Reseller's channel. Monday night is bingo. This Monday will be a video that you can change your numbers. Wednesdays, I do Hump Day Auction. And next Friday will be our last show on this channel with the 5 o'clock traffic jam. Be on the lookout. You never know when I'm going to come back out with another video or another live or another somewhere. You know, I'm like that. Johnny, I have a sister who lives in Taunton, another who lives in Middleborough. I'm originally from Mass. Okay, I live in the towns between, and I'm going to say that because it's between Gardner and Athol. I live right in the middle. I live in the country. So, yeah, I've been here. It'll be 6 years this June. All right. Also, I want to make a little point. Right here at the bottom of the screen, if you see something, you come back and rewatch the video. You see right here at the bottom, it's got the date and timestamp. Take a screenshot and send it to that person and let them know that you are interested in that item, because we don't bid on my auctions here. But you're more than welcome to send them an email, because if we want something, we can snipe it in the back room. All right. With that being said, let me get my first item ready here. This is going to be 17. And then also, if you do come back and watch the video and you see something that I showed that did not sell or you're not sure, make sure you put the JK and whatever number I give it in the chat. That way I can know which one you're talking about when you send me an email on something you're interested in, please. All right, so $17.95 is my first one. $17.95. These are going to be for choice. Now, all the jewelry that I'm going to be showing you tonight is mostly the brooches. Is the one I'm going to emphasize on. All these brooches I have purchased at antique booths, antique stores from traveling, because I used to wear a lot of brooches on my lapel. So these are from my personal collection that it's time to let it go. So now you get a chance to get something that I used to enjoy wearing on my lapels, on my tuxedos in New Orleans. All right, my first one is a choice. And I'm going to show you the back. These are not marked. And the brooch portion is in an angle. There's your back. These are not marked. But this is the front of it. There's your first choice. These are glass crystals. They're not actual amethyst, but they're amethyst color. And it's the key. Of course, you can wear it either way you would like. Wear it this way or wear it straight up and down. Or you can wear it this way. Either way you want. That's the first choice. The next one, and you'll see the rhinestone on this one in the background. There's the back of it. And this is the front of it. These are for choice. And it's got that royal blue. And these two are for choice, starting at $8. You get the sword or the key. This one's got some weight to it. It's for choice. Thank you, KF, Stu. Girl, look, I keep them done every 3 weeks, boo. These are for choice.
So pretty.
Thank you.
Pretty.
I actually get this color, the glitter and the pink.
Uh-huh.
My mother passed away with breast cancer, tumors in her optic nerve, and skin cancer back in 1997.
Wow.
And she was diagnosed in January of that year, and she died Mother's Day week of the same year. So
no.
I've been getting that same color ever since. Thank you. Any interest? But for choice. And these were my own personal collection. Oh, that's all right, because she didn't suffer. Trust me, she was suffering at the end. My sister and I took care of her. I worked offshore. I would take my 21 days out, come back in, and give my sister a break.
This last Monday was 7 years from the date of my breast cancer diagnosis.
I've been in remission from leukemia since 2007.
Wow.
All right, if there's no interest, we'll pass on that one.
Still here 7 years later.
Yep. Well, in 2003, I was diagnosed with leukemia, and then I went into remission. And in 2007, I had to have a bone marrow transplant because it came back. But I'm in remission since. All right. My next one is another choice. 1788.
Well, that don't sound good.
I've got all the sound effects for us in the background today. All right. Now, if you need, like, for example, alcohol or nail polish remover, and you know how you put it on the cotton swabs and you do your little thing and get all your fingernail polish off? Well, I have two to choose from. This one's a porcelain.
Oh, pretty.
It's got all these little designs in gold. This is actually in gold tone trimming. Basically, you would open this up. You would fill it with the alcohol or your nail polish remover. And when you push it down, it would fill up the cotton swab that you're using to take off your nail polish.
Nice.
It's in a silver tone. You basically would turn it to fill it, and it has a holes. Hello, Jeffrey. There's no markings on this one, but I bought out a nail salon, and this was some stuff that was in it. So I put these together. Back on. And so basically, you would just open it and tap on it, and it fills your cotton swab.
Yeah. I have one, but it's plastic, and it was from Mary Kay like 25 years ago.
And the colors of the flowers are pink and purple with trims of white and little flowers. It goes all the way around like that. And again, it's got the silver tone top. And it's by Meta, M-E-D-A. Minda is the brand. Minda. There's the first one.
Okay.
The second one is a frosted glass. It's a little bit larger. It has a heavier, thicker bottom. You can see the thickness of the glass. This one is not marked at the bottom. And it's also Minda. Same concept. You basically would push it down, fill up your cotton swab. It's also Minda right there. It's a little older model. It's got the word Minda right in the cover. And then basically you would fill it up. And then when you need it, you open it and just push it down to fill your cotton swab. So you do have choices here. Let's see. Is this one is coming? Johnny, I have a sister who. Oh, we talked about that one already. That was for the choice of the swords. Thank you. Oh, my chat's behind up in here. Oh, there we go. All right, there we go. Jeffrey, hello, good afternoon, and welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. All right, so you have a choice, either the glass one that's clear, frosted glass one, or the porcelain one.
Is the panel able to bid?
Only in the private chat.
Okay.
You can
Thank
claim
you
in the
for
private
letting
chat.
me know. I got you.
All right, do we have any interest? Look, I look at it this way: the power of prayer and dedication to get through it.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
did all that on my own. I had nobody on my side when I did mine. I went through all that before I even met Robert.
I thank God for my husband every day. I don't know what I'd do.
Yeah, it was hard doing it by myself.
Jeez.
I had help from my neighbor, like when I needed things, but
Mm-hmm.
that's about it.
Yeah,
All right,
me
I'm
too.
not seeing any interest, so we're going to call that a pass. All right, next one is 1794. 1794. These are for choice. Again, these were my own personal brooches. It's time to get not all this stuff. I got too much. I don't wear tuxedos no more, so yeah. All right, so we're going to have choices here. The first one, and I'll show you the back of these first. It's a hummingbird.
Goodness.
There's the back of it. What's up, Toochmon?
Hey,
There's the back
Tooch.
of that one. Wait till you see the front of it. I love hummingbirds.
Ooh.
It's all crystals, even in the aurora borealis on the eye. You got greens, fuchsia pink, light pink, and green
Mm-hmm.
shades of green. That's choice number one, the hummingbird. Or this long one, as you see, the brooch goes to the side. I'm sure you can tell what it is from the back of it. It's a flamingo.
Oh, I haven't seen anything like that recently. That's beautiful.
These I've been having since prior to 2010
Wow.
in my collection.
That is gorgeous.
And the stones on the legs
Yeah.
are clear, and the body is pink, and the eye is green. Starting bid of $9 for choice. Now, this is a biggie one.
Good deal.
There's the back of it, and so I'm sure you can tell what it looks like from the back.
Bumble?
How about that?
A little
This is
bumble?
one of my favorite colors, purple then red.
Ooh. Oh, I love
The
that.
eyes are green. The body portion is all in the red, and then you have these reds and clear on the body.
Ooh. That's definitely like the queen bee.
Yes.
For sure. Awesome.
I used to love wearing my brooches. So there's your choices.
They're so popular.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's going to be the bee, the hummingbird, or the flamingo. I do want to point out, these are the ones I used to wear a lot of my tuxedos. This one does have a little bit of discoloration or tarnishing on the back. But again, I've had these picked up since I've been living here, and that's been almost 6 years. I haven't worn them since. So it was time to get them out.
Yeah.
And that's your choices. All right, let's see what we have here.
See?
All right, that was the item. All right, let me start that. All right, then we have, let's see. Karen came in at 17.94 for 9, looking for 11. We have 9 looking for 11. Did we see 11?
You got Sharon in for 10.
Thank you very much. We'll be looking for 11. Will we see 11? It's $2 increments, please. Looking for 11. Sharon, would you like to come in for 11? These are for choice. We got the B. The flamingo.
That's really nice.
And the hummingbird. Hello, Patty. Welcome.
Patty.
How are you doing today? Sharon, would you like to come in for 11? We have 9 looking for 11. Just waiting to hear maybe Sharon maybe fill out or something. All right, Sharon's in at 11, looking for 13. Do we see 13?
Karen's in for 13.
Thank you, John. That's right. TGIF. Hello, Ellen. Ellen. Susie, hello, good afternoon, and welcome. And how are you doing? We have Karen back in at 13, looking for 15. And the choices this round, for those that are just coming in, is the B. These are not marked. These are my personal collection that I used to wear on my tuxedos back in the Mardi Gras balls in Louisiana.
Sharon is out.
Thank you, Sharon. We have the flamingo. And this one is the one I wore a lot, so there is some tarnishing in the back. Or the hummingbird. Those are the
Well,
choices.
she's got her eyes on the flamingo.
Let's see. Thank you for letting me know you're out, Sharon. So we're going to start calling this to Karen for 13, looking for 15. We're going to go once. Mark's here? Oh, okay. Going once to Karen for 13, looking for 15. Going twice to Karen for 13, looking for 15. Last and final call. I am watching my chats, and I will start calling this in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are sold to Karen 1964, $13 for choice. Which 101s would you like?
Congratulations, Karen.
And thank y'all both for your bids.
She would like the flamingo.
All right, you got it.
I figured.
And then you got Sharon in.
And Sharon wants the B. You got it.
Those are nice brooches.
I love it when a plan comes together. Everybody got what they wanted.
There's plenty more to be coming in today because, like I said, I am processing out all my own personal jewelry that I used to wear. It's time just to get rid of it.
Very nice.
All right. The only one that's left, if anybody's interested, is the hummingbird. Anybody would like the hummingbird? Open to the chat.
It's cute.
If there's any interest, just claim hummingbird and it's yours. And that was my 3. And now we're heading back on over to Amy. And I got you
Cool
from the
ring.
private chat, Amy.
What's that?
I got you from the private chat.
Thank you so much. Okay. I have a tray full of brooches. These are all beautiful brooches, all marked. You have this end with Sarah Coventry. Okay, so the first two are Sarah, and I'll show them individually. The last two are Corocraft. So Sarah Coventry and Corocraft, and we're going to do just a buy it now for $9. Buy it now, $9. If you want to take a snapshot of these as I hold them up, you can check online. They're a lot more. So you have the first one. Number one is a beautiful little, well, I think it looks more like a pomegranate than an apple, but you could call it either, I suppose. But that is absolutely beautiful, silver tone. There's your marking on the back right here up top. Let's see if I can get that to show. It does say Sarah. Anyway, this next one is super pretty with the double cherries. I just love that one. Anybody who's playing the slots in Vegas, you can get your double cherries. But there's your marking right there underneath the bail. Let's see if I can get that to show up. Yeah, there you go. So that's your second one. That's number two. So you guys, for the $9 price, just go ahead and type in which one you would like. So this is tray A. Do A1, A2, A3. The third one is another apple. This is the Corocraft. For those collectors, this is another very high-end fashion jewelry designer. And you can find
That
their...
is interesting because I just recently listed one of those brands.
You did?
And I just found another one with that brand.
Isn't that, I mean, they're very unique. The designs. It's almost a little mid-century modern. I don't know, with
And what's
the...
interesting is a lot of times you can't find that same exact design.
Right. I don't know if they didn't number their pieces, but I doubt that they did many of each run, you know what I mean? But there's your maker's mark down at the bottom. These are all very difficult to see. But trust me, I even had little Savannah go through with her good little teenage eyes. And she found my markings on those. This one I love. It is almost in the infinity symbol style. You could wear it this way. Of course, you could wear it this way. I think it would be beautiful at the top of a button-up blouse as your, over your top button. And that's a beautiful gold tone with the swirls, and your Corocraft marking is right down there. Okay. Hey, Melinda. Tell Zane I got his package in the mail. The postman picked it up. It's on his way. And I added a few extra. Let's just put it that way. All right, for $9, buy it now. Anybody for these designer brooches? I still can't get my camera set just right.
All right, these are buy it now for choice. Do we have any interest? Claim it by the number or numbers you would like.
Yep. So for those of you just coming in, these two are Sarah Coventry, and these are Corocraft. They're all super shiny. This would be great for a teacher for the end of the year, right? Or any of these, or this one, especially for just $9. Thanks, Joanne. I appreciate your help today. All right.
Do we have any interest? Claim it by the number or numbers you would like. All right,
All
if
right,
there's no interest, we'll call that a pass.
no problem. Okay, for my second one, let's do these. So these are brooches that are very beautiful, unique, but not marked. And I'm going to do these for a $5 buy it now. Believe it or not, we're going to blow out some of the brooches that I can't find names. I've Google lensed them, but they're just gorgeous fashion pieces. Your first one, so you will collect your brooch or claim your brooch by putting in the letter and the number. So B1 is this one, and I'm not even sure. I think it goes this way, if I'm not mistaken. It's almost like a beautiful lily. I don't know. I can't or just a leaf. I'm not sure. Beautiful rhinestones in that though. And they are set in there just perfectly. And I was looking through all of the markings back here, or not markings, but little, you know, areas for anything that had a mark. But boy, that sure is a beautiful brooch. So there is B1. B2 is this gorgeous one. And there's your back on that. Again, this one is a very lightweight metal, gold tone. I should say it's light as a feather. A feather, a leaf, whatever. Then you have this one, which is gold tone and the pearls. Gorgeous, beautifully set. Another one that I cannot find a marking for, but definitely a vintage piece. Just the feel and look of it. So pretty. These would even look good on a hat. If you had a fancy hat for church, or a beautiful scarf, of course. This one is very dainty. The silver tone with the pearls. Again, no sign of any marking on the back that I could find. I don't know, maybe if there's something down here, not sure. But okay, is there any interest on these beautiful brooches?
All right, these are buy it now, $5. Claim it by the number or numbers you would like.
Really pretty too.
You can
Just,
put B it in whatever numbers you want.
yeah, I was going to give you some measurements. I tried to pick the brooches that were similar in size, you know what I mean, when they're not marked. So they're about 2 inches. Yeah, so 2 inches basically. Not sure how that one goes, but maybe up this way. Here we go. I think that one is one of my favorites. These are just paper thin. I mean, they're sturdy, but they're so thin, and I love the delicate and
It
intricate
almost
work.
looks like a Sarah Coventry design.
I
Yeah.
know, but I cannot figure out. I mean, it kind of says something way down here. I've even used magnifying glass. Who knows? It could be a Sarah Coventry. I'm not sure. But, roll the dice.
All right.
That's what I always do. Don't want to pass up that deal for $5. You can't even buy a brooch at Walmart for $5.
No. All right, do we have any interest?
Okay.
Claim it by the number or numbers you would like. And if there's no interest, we'll call that a pass.
Yeah, we can go ahead and pass that. All right. Next up is what Melinda and I were just talking about. So, if you guys were on the Hollywood, or what do they call it? Moolywood Squares.
Hollywood Square.
Johnny and I were on there, and I sold these. I sold them in sets of 8, but I counted them up what I have left. So I'm going to do 10, a set of 10. And y'all, these are slap bracelets. So they go on like that. And I wanted to show you also, this was a really cool hack that I saw with a cord. If you have a cord, a thick cord, like a extension cord or whatever, I'm just going to roll this together. But you can use these around your thick cords to keep them in place. Instead of taping them or clamping them down, it keeps the cords from crimping. And so this is for an example, but yeah, you can put your little slap bracelets on there. It's a great hack. So we're going to do 10 bracelets in all different colors. I'll give you kind of a little show of what kind of designs you're going to get. I just put Easter on top because that's our next big holiday. But we're going to do 10 of them for $8. 10 for $8.
Yes, Susie. At least it's once a month. And then I got up at 3 o'clock this morning, girl.
So
I was dragging this morning.
it's got all kinds of designs. You've got unicorns and just like a little rainbow snake skin. You've got giraffe print. You've got a fire print. You got donuts. You got hearts. It's all just a unisex mix of slap bracelets. These would make great little not stocking stuffers, basket stuffers for Easter. You've got hearts. Look at that one, the animal print. Oh, this one's cute with the little monsters. So $8. Buy it now. And I have enough for, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, maybe six more. So let's go with 8 sets if anybody wants multiples. So you're not necessarily going to get each design, but a nice combo of everything that I'm showing right here. A nice combination. And that's not all I have.
I just saw some unicorns.
You want some unicorns?
No, I said I happened to see one that was a unicorn.
Yeah, there's a couple of them. There's one, a unicorn. But yeah, so just $8. And it's a pretty good deal. You can get for less than $1.
And these are a set of 10 for buy now, $8. Hello, Angie. Welcome.
Hi, Angie.
I did reply back to your email.
Oh, there's even one with the poop.
Oh, yes, indeed.
The poop. Here's another unicorn with the pretty rainbow heart.
Cute.
Yeah, these are really cute. There's another unicorn. Lots of unicorn smiley faces, you name it.
All right. You guys have a set of 10. So up to how many sets you can do?
I've got basically about 10 sets.
All right. So if you want any sets, let us know how many you would like.
I know. Well, that's what Melinda and I were just talking about. Zane got a couple sets last night. So for less than $1 a piece, you've got a nice little gift. Whether it's for your grandkids or your kiddos or your neighbors or your friends or Johnny. Not that Johnny wouldn't be your friend. I'm just saying.
Do we have any interest in this buy now $8? Just let us know how many sets you would like.
If not, we can just set those to the side. Oh, there's another pretty unicorn.
All right, then we'll call that a pass.
Okay, you guys let me know if you change your mind on any of those.
All right, we're heading back on over to John Lucas.
Just really quick, I just want to tell you, Michael from Two Old Vintage Guy, he knows jewelry, and he recommended this book. So if you're getting into costume jewelry and you want to know about the different makers, this is the book I recommend, just like he recommended it to me. It tells you about the various makers out there, the years they were producing jewelry, pictures and stuff. This is the book you got to get. So if you're just getting started collecting costume jewelry, just like Michael said, he recommended this book, and it's a great book to read. So I recommend it too. So I just want to give a little shout out to him really fast. And my next item is going to be this Linux trinket dish. It's a starting bid of $8. It's marked Linux on the bottom. And it's just a beautiful piece. And I'll give you a quick measurement. It measures about 3.5 inches from back tail to the head and from 3 inches tall. It's a beautiful piece. It is marked Linux on the bottom. And it's a great piece. Starting bid of $8. No chips, no cracks. So if you like swans or you collect Linux or you like gold trimmed items, this is your piece to get. Yeah, Michael taught a lot, about jewelry, and that book, I just love it. So I recommend that everyone get it.
All right, looking for a starting bid of $8. Do we have any interest? That's so pretty.
Yeah, it looks so peaceful when you see it.
Do we have any interest? Looking for an $8 starting bid.
If not, we'll go ahead and pass on that.
All
And
right.
my next item is Haviland China. This is for it's a soup and saucer for like a bouillon or cream soup. And this is Haviland China. And this is made in France. There's the marking on this piece here. And it is also marked on this piece too. Haviland France, decorated. Haviland and Company, Limoges. I have 3 of these available. So if you like Haviland, and okay, Tush, I'll put that with Build Your Box. Thank you, sir. And don't be lagging. This is a beautiful pattern. There's the flowers and the trim. Marking back on the bottom. There's 3 available. There's no chips, no cracks. If you're looking for certain things, feel free to email me or the others on the panel. We'll be gladly to search and keep an eye out. I didn't know at first I thought this was just a cup and saucer, and when I spoke to Angela, she's like, "No, that's for soup." So it was this really fancy, but this was mostly for a cream soup or a bouillon soup. And then seeing no interest on that, we'll go ahead and pass. I have some necklaces. This is going to be a choice of $3. You can claim it by the words. Let me do a copy and paste really quick. Okay.
All right, then that's a pass.
Pass on that. And then my next one is going to be a choice of bracelets or necklaces. I apologize. I have the word hope. I have wish, believe, faith, and I'm a child of God. This would be great for a little girl for Easter time. And these are a choice of necklaces claimed by words. And they're really nice. Nice little pendants. Hope. And we have wish. You have believe. You have faith. And I'm a child of God. But seeing no interest, we can go ahead and pass it on to you, Johnny.
All right, if you come back and watch the video, it is buy it now $3. Claim it by the word that you would like. And do you have multiples of those available?
No, I don't. These are all I have.
One and done.
Yep.
First come, first serve.
Thank
All
you,
right,
sir.
here's Johnny. All right, everybody, please do me a favor, refreshing your chat to the top left corner of your chat. Please make sure you are in live chat, not top chat. And if you're on a device like a phone or a tablet, please make sure it does say all messages, as well as below. Hold on a minute. Angela says 5 times 3 gift to bingo.
Okie dokie. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Angela. Star those. Right here. All right, they're yours. Gift alert. That's right. Baby girl, hello, good afternoon, and welcome. And how are you doing? And also, please make sure at the bottom of the screen that we're live, there's going to be our dot in front of it. Make sure it's red. And then hit the thumbs up. That'd be greatly appreciated. All
Hi,
right.
baby girl.
As I said, I'm bringing brooches from my collection. And this is none other than another one of mine. Wait till you see this one. This one's 1792. Yeah, Tooch, I actually took a couple of little cat naps, so to say, today. Power naps. Oh, Lord, that 3 o'clock came too early for me. But I've been up ever since. Just taking a little couple of power naps. Still had to go get groceries, go to the market, all that stuff. I got all that done. All right. This is 1928. Show you the back first. There we go. Susie taught me this one. So that's how I realized and found this one. Tooch says, Johnny, that shirt looks like your logo. Yeah, it sure does, huh? All right, there's the back of it. A very long brooch pin on it. Wait for it. Here's the front of it. And the length on this, because I did not measure it, it is 3.5 inches long. And from the top to the bottom is 1 inch and 3/4. Did I say an inch or was it 2? Yeah. There it is. You have your clear and you have your purple amethyst stones. It's a big one. And look at the designs right in the center. And again, there's the back of it. You see all the cuts on the stone on the and it's acrylic or crystals actually. Right. That's a big one. Any interest? There we go. All right, I'm not seeing any interest, so we'll go ahead and call that a pass. All right, my next item this is a black leather carrying case. You can use it for a Bible. You can use it for a tablet. It is genuine leather. It does have a slide pocket on the outside. And it does have the handle at the top. The bag does not have any pockets. It has the wraparound zipper. And on the inside, when I got this, it had a notebook on it. It says notes, a note for you, and it has to do with the back of it has the Legend of the Dream Catchers. And this is the organization it came from. The notepad that came with it, so it's going to stay with it. You have a side pocket here. You have slide pockets here. You also have a slide pocket here, and you have a spot for ink pens. You also have a slot here for your cleared items, but also in the center, there's a leather strap to keep your bookmarking if you're using it for a Bible. That's all in leather as well. That's why it doesn't fit there. And that is going to come with the little notepad's going to come with it. It does have the slide pocket on the outside. Yeah, baby girl, it's John and Amy from Cool Ranch. Do we have any interest? If there's no interest, we're going to call that a pass. My next item, 1796. 1796. Now, this is going to be a lot of two. Because I used to be in Mardi Gras balls in New Orleans for Carnival, I couldn't do it without no crowns.
Nice.
Now this one is like in a bronze. Come on, don't pick me. There we go. It's got a coating on the back of it. There's your back. This is the front. You have your AB crystals, your Aurora Borealis with red crystals as well. You got your little hearts going around the crown. There's the first one. This one is a pendant. There's the back of it.
Beautiful.
This is the front of it. So you get them both. The crown pendant and the crown brooch. They're AB crystals. I love the little hearts that go around the front. That's one of the things I liked about it.
Very pretty.
Any interest?
Super blingy.
If there's no interest, we're going to call that a pass. And now we're going to head back on to April. Amy. Oh, I said April. Amy. Well, every time I see Baby Girl, I think of April because we're both
April.
yeah.
Oh,
All right, let me go bring her banner up, and we're going to go over to Amy.
Well, April's birthday's coming up.
Aw.
I got bunny ears. Easter time's a coming. So this next slot, you get the bunny ears with the pink bling and the fuzzy on the back. Great, comfortable little headband. Doesn't squeeze or anything like that. And you also get 2 packages of these Target brand Easter egg coloring kits. They're from Spritz, and they have all of your food safe dyes in there. It has 9 dye tablets, 2 egg dippers, 3 sticker sheets. It has a glue tube, crayon, paper egg stands. Oh yeah, the cute little stands. And all the instructions you need. There is your full pack here. You get all 3 of these items for $5. $5, buy it now. Easter lot, $5, buy it now. And these are new without tags. These have not been like, just hanging around for me. I did buy these in a bunny lot. big bunch of Easter stuff. So, but I know when you have lots of kiddos in your life, because I have 10 grandkids, you always need 2 or 3 Easter egg coloring kits when they come over. So that's why I decided to go ahead and lot all of these up for just $5. And they're very lightweight, so shipping won't be much at all. And these are your Target brand right here on the back. There's your Target circle. Very cool, especially the fact that they use the food safe dyes. Easy way, da da da. I think all you need is a little bit of vinegar and you're on your way. These would be great in a little Easter pack. Or even if you just want to wear the little things at Easter, the ears.
All right, these are buying now for $5. Do we have any interest?
An original price on the little dye packets was $3 a piece. So anyway, you're getting the whole thing for $5.
You only have one set available?
This is it, yeah.
One and done.
I had bought 3 of these coloring kits. I kept one because we are going to have nieces and nephews over, and probably Savannah and her little sister.
All right, these are buying now for $5. Do we have any interest? You get everything you see there.
If not, we can pass it, and I'll have it here if you guys change your mind.
All right.
Okay.
There's April. Hello, April. I told you she'd be here soon. I just said your name before you came in the chat, and I was trying to say Amy, and I said April.
April. That was cute. All right. Let's see what we got over here. Next up, let me show you. I have this entire set. And it is a miniature little tea set with your teapot, your little, and these are all resin, very cute little resin cups. You've got your saucers. This would make a cute display for Easter. Okay, so you have that. You have your creamer and your sugar. This one's got beautiful flowers on it. I can hear my husband's home. My dog's up there barking. And everything is usable, you know, if you wanted to do a pretend little tea party. And then it has this beautiful one. This set was made in China, but it was in 1995, and the maker was Young's. We're going to do this entire tea set for $10. Buy it now. $10. You get the entire set. I'll bring those up a little closer. Aren't those so pretty? So petite. So much fun.
Baby girl has a message in the chat for you. Blessing Boo, so happy with my goodies.
Oh, I'm glad you got them. Awesome. So mini tea set, and then this you could definitely put on a little easel or something and display that even all spring long, or the whole set if you want. The frame's not included, just so you know. Everybody always wants to buy my frames. This one's not included, but this beautiful tea set. You could even set them all up on here. Oops. Anyway, I just thought that was super cute and very springy. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8 pieces for $10. And if not, this one might be one that's going to go up on eBay for me. It's too cute.
It's actually a 10 piece.
Oh, because of the lids. Yeah.
Yep, I consider it a 10 piece.
I know. I hate it when they do that.
I just sold a set similar to that recently.
Did you?
I counted the lids as the pieces in it because they do count it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and even the lids have the beautiful little rosette on the top, or like
Yeah.
almost like a tulip shape. They're just really precious. Okay.
Especially for spring.
Yep, right?
All right. Do we have any interest? It is a buy it now, $10 for the complete set. And if you really ask nicely, she probably can tell you how she did her frames,
I could.
her displays. I know how she did it.
I know you do. Okay, Mr. Crafty, this little tray and all of it's going to the side. Here, we're going to pass on this one. Okay. Next up, I thought might be another, just something great to have around or to work on with just about anybody. Or if you're into puzzles, this is a 700, oh, no, is this 1,000 piece puzzle. And the box is a little bent up and damaged, but all of your pieces are still in the bag, has not been opened. I'm not going to yank it out because I'll never get it back in there. And we're going to do this Animal World puzzle for just $4. Buy it now. $4, buy it now. I'm going to move it up here. Almost matches my pants. I got my little cheetah pants on today. Cute little animals.
You got Tooch. He's in for 4.
All right,
Yeah,
Toot,
they
you
sold
got it.
the pooch.
Sold. Thank you.
Hello,
That was,
Jeffrey. I'm doing great.
that was my
Told you
treat.
third. All right, we're going back on over to John.
Okay.
Well, I have some Tree of Life wrapped around stone necklaces. Let me get to it really quick. Everything is small print today on. Okay. So these are Tree of Life necklaces. I'll show you the first necklace. I took the cord off it, and I will send it with the cord. So it looks just like this. It comes with a full leather, and it's wrapped around like that. And it's the Tree of Life and a wire wrapping. There's the wrapping, and it's starting bid of 8. So that's number A. Then I have like a like a quartz. Uni Magic is the stone lady. She knows what stones are what. And all the backings are same. These are wire tones. And it's like a bright gold tone wire. And we have the purple one.
All right, these are for choice. Starting at a $8 starting bid for choice. The highest bidder will get first choice. Pretty colors.
Yeah.
All right, we have baby girl in at 8, looking for 10. Do we see 10? I gotta find it back in the chat again. Oh, there it is. All right, baby girl's in at 8, looking for 10. Do we see 10? These are for choice. It's interesting on the sea with the different shades of blue.
Yeah. And
All right, do we have any other interest? We're looking for 10. If there's no other interest, we're going to call this to baby girl for 8, looking for 10. We're going to go once to baby girl for 8, looking for 10. Going twice to baby girl for 8, looking for 10. Last and final call as I start calling this down in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are sold to baby girl for 8 for choice. Which one are ones would you like? And congratulations and thank you for your bid.
congratulations, baby girl. DNF. Okay, I will go ahead and get you down for those. Thank you, baby girl. And then my next item is going to be a federal cake plate, and I'm going to get some color so you see this. It's getting to be dessert season again. I know we just got past Christmas and Thanksgiving, but this is a federal cake plate. Its pattern number is 389, and it's going to be a buy it now of $9. There is a little rim here, but when this came out, it didn't come with a lid. And a lot of them now you see that have a lid and stuff like that. In my house as a kid, you didn't need a lid. The cake went by quick. And it's 3-footed. There's no chips, there's no cracks. And it'd be perfect. I was talking with Uni and Angela, and we're talking about nowadays people are repurposing things. You can use this as a centerpiece and put different size candles on here, or just brownies. You don't just have to use it for cake. But if you do use it for cake and you're in the neighborhood, let me know, because I will definitely come by for a piece. Who does not love cake?
And John, you have a message in the chat from Susie, Dragonfly.
E is gold stone, not a stone, but glass. Oh, thank you, Susie. See, we're always learning. That's the that's enough. The thing I love about this community is that we're all educating each other and learning. So it's
All right, do
very
we have any answers? This is a buy it now for $9.
cake mix is not included.
All right, if there's no answers, we'll go ahead and call that a pass.
Okie dokie. Well, my next item is going to be a little bit complicated, but you'll probably have to email me if you want to get various letters. But I got Scrabble letters, and I'm just going to do them as 50 cents a piece, so you can pick, if you want to make a word or something like that. One thing, can't find that word. I had, where I had my John the Reseller, and what I did was I just glued it. I just glued it on here so it can't fall off. And I have the tiles and the boards. The boards are $5 choice. I have wood or I have plastic. And you can just email me at john90712@aol.com if you want to make a word or if you want something special. So I just want to let you know that I do have this available. And I got it from the letters and the blanks. It's what happens when you pick up games at garage sales. So that is my third item, and it's interest in that. So
All right,
turn it over to Johnny.
here's Johnny.
It's a great name to have.
That's right. Also, again, don't forget to refresh in your chat at the top left corner. Make sure you are in live chat, not top chat. If you're on a device like a phone or a tablet, please make sure it does say all messages, and right below the screen, that word live. Make sure there's a red dot in front of it. Please hit the thumbs up. It'd be greatly appreciated. This next item, you can basically wear it any kind of way you want, but I used to wear it on my collar of my tuxedo shirt. I had to do all kind of stuff. I love doing all that kind of stuff when I dressed up. I dress up and I got somewhere to go. Now I don't. Oh, here we go. All right, here's the back of it. It is in gold tone. It does have a clip. And basically, I would take this part of it and I would put it inside the top of the a buttonhole, and I would let it hang. And it does snap in the back, which the snap needs to be a little bit tighter, but I want to mess with it. And this is the front of it. The cross floats inside, but look at the roses. You got crystals on each corner, and the roses on the design and at the top.
That's stunning.
Yeah, especially when the light hits it.
Oh my goodness. Such a
Moves.
beautiful
Yeah.
piece.
It sits inside the cage. And then there's the back of it again. And that's how I used to wear this.
Very pretty.
Look at the design on the sides.
I know. It's gorgeous. That's just stunning.
I found this at a thrift store.
Wow.
Yeah, the thing about Mardi Gras balls in New Orleans is, especially with the Mardi Gras carnival clubs I used to be in, it was always to see who outdressed it who and had the most brooches, or the most bling.
That's funny.
Well, Aaron Proctor would have liked that show.
Yeah, it's a carnival club that I used to be in. We used to actually go to a Mardi Gras ball. You had to be in black, you tuxedo, and I did the color guard and that kind of stuff there for it. But yeah, it was fun. It was different. You can see all the crystals are there. You have them on each corner of the roses.
That'd be beautiful in a frame.
Yeah, in a floating frame. Yeah,
In a floating frame.
yep. And I have some too. That might give me an idea for the next time I'll bring it. Well,
Right?
never mind. Cheryl, hello, good afternoon, and welcome. And Cheryl is in for 12, looking for 14.
She knows the deal. That's a beautiful piece.
Again, these are things that I used to wear, and it's like it's time to get out of my jewelry box. I have one of those floor model stand-up type jewelry boxes. It was so full. It's time to thin it out. And I love the back design of it too. Do we have any other interest? And it's pretty thick. If there's no other interest, we're going to call this to Cheryl for 12, looking for 14. And I'm going to start calling this going once. To Cheryl for 12, looking for 14. Going twice to Cheryl for 12, looking for 14. Last and final call. I am watching my chats.
Very nice.
And I will start call this in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are sold to Cheryl for 12, and congratulations, and thank you for your bid. Gotcha. Wear it in good health. I know I did. All right, this next item. I didn't wear this one. I got it in a jewelry lot. 1783. Also, I want to mention too, if you do come back and rewatch the video and you see something that somebody had on the panel or myself that you would like to get a hold to, don't forget right at the bottom of the screen right here, there's a date and time stamp that you can take a screenshot of it.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, 1783 is my next one. Here we go. Now, I'm going to show the back of this first because it's a big one. It's a thick one. Beautiful blue. All right. There's the back of it. It's got a lobster clasp with a 3-inch extension, silver tone. That is the original tag still on it. It does have a 3-inch extension. It's got the caps on both sides. It's got a total of 30 strands of royal blue sea bead. I counted each strand to make sure, and there's 30 total.
Beautiful. Wow.
Beautiful blue.
Mm-hmm.
And it does have the original sticker, the tag still on it. I never took it off.
So pretty.
There's the back.
Well, that's a great deal, you guys. Wow. That's a lot of seed beads, even if you were a crafter and you didn't want to wear it as a necklace.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's a great deal. Wow.
It's a nice one, too.
I will second that comment. Buying space. Wow. So pretty. Oh, I'm over here.
I know, right, Tooch?
I'm over here gawking at your stuff, and I don't have my next 3 on board. I mean, I've got him, but I just didn't have him right here.
All right, we have Mara in. I'm waiting for the show up in the stream. Mara's in at 13, looking for 15. Do we see 15? And it does have the 3-inch extension. It is with a lobster clasp. Do we have any other interest? We have 13 looking for 15. It does have some weight to it. Oh, there you go. Look at that pretty blue. All right, if there's no other interest, we're going to call this down to Mara. There. And I'm going to start calling this going once. To Mara for 13, looking for 15. Mara. Okay, I'm not sure why, because it was 12. Because I had it starting bid of 12, Mara.
Yeah.
Gate Masher, hello, good afternoon, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. We're going to go twice to Mara for 13, looking for 15. That's what I want to make sure, Myra. I'm not sure if you did that on purpose. Go ahead and retract that and put it into 12, please. If you would, please. Last and final call. I am watching my chats. I will start calling this in 6,
There she did.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are sold to Mara for 12. Congratulations and thank you for your bid. I had to catch that because I saw that after I said it. Thank you, Mara. This one's going to be $17.91. How are you doing today, Gate Masher? Good to see you. Welcome. $17.91 is my next one. So y'all going to see a lot of my brooches I used to wear. And I used to wear them a lot. They've been sitting in my jewelry box for the last 5.5 years. It's like, no. All right. Now, this one's a little bit unique, which I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
There's the back of it. Now, you see how it goes past the closure? What's interesting is you can basically wear it any way you like, because if you wore it this way, it would look like this.
Oh, cool. But the crown is on the bottom.
Right, but look, either way, one of the crowns would be upside down.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, if I did that, this one would be upside down and that one would be right up. But if you wore it this way, either one would be upside down.
Oh.
Unless these are some type of initials or crown or crest, but I cannot make out what it is. But I've been wearing this. I loved it, so I wore it.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
It's different.
Myra says, not a bingo donation.
I didn't write that down. Yeah, I know. I only do that if you write it in the chat.
Definitely not a bingo donation.
No, I figured that. Yeah. Yeah, usually Myra would put it in the chat. But again, these are the they're registering as glass on the Presidium in lavender color.
So pretty.
I'll show you the side view of it. And then there's the back of it. You'll see the way it's made. Who are you saying, Ron? Who's Rhonda? Craig? You must have been in another chat typing in this one too, huh? Rhonda's not here. You're in the wrong show, Craig.
Cheating on us.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
And then he's going to type in another name in my chat that's not even here. We know what you're doing now, Craig. Wake up! All right, do we have any interest?
don't see any.
All right, then we'll call that a pass. And we're
All
going
right.
back to Amy. I said it right this time.
April, or Cool Ranch, or whatever you want to call me. Okay, you guys, I have a couple. Well, I have 6 fans, but these 2 are going to be sold together in a lot because they're embroidered on the silk that's on there, and these do have your bamboo handle. They look best when they're hanging. I'm going to bring this up just a bit here so you can see up closer. So I'm going to do these 2. You can see the embroidery. It's beautiful. It's got the beautiful lotus flower and some little Chinese symbol over here. Not sure. There's the other one with the beautiful cherry blossoms. So these 2 as a set, I think we'll just go ahead and do an $8 buy it now on these. And like I said, they've all been stitched on. I'm assuming machine stitched. You can see a couple of the little threads that were left behind. This one's really super clean. I almost didn't know which side to put it on. But there you go. So that's a buy it now. And I'll give you a little bit of a measurement here. That might be helpful since I got my tape measure. Let's see.
Amy, I'll be right back.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay, so from top to the bottom of the handle they're 14 inches, and the fan itself, of course, these you could use as well, especially with summer coming up, and it's almost set with about 7.5 inches across. So you're 7.5 here, 14 from top to the bottom here. So there's your cherry blossoms, and there's your lotus flowers. Wrong side. There's your lotus flowers, and you get both for $8. Great deal. Even if you were in Chinatown, I don't know that they would be that cheap. Maybe, I'm not sure. But what a beautiful, if you have any, reds or oranges in your designs, even if you don't have an Asian style, these colors would just go beautiful hanging on a wall or sitting in a small vase. Okay. All right. We'll pass on that. Let's go over here to this. Do we have any sewers? Since we were looking at embroidered stuff, I have a bunch of these originals. These were, I believe, from Michaels. These were not Michaels, maybe Joanne Fabrics. But they are all very nice. I don't know if they're vintage, honestly. You've got, let's see, 2. You got 5 orange, 9. So you got 4 purple. You've got 1 little orange that's partially used. I'm not even going to count that. So we'll just do this entire bag of threads of clearanced off, not used threads for your sewing machine or whatever you might be doing, even if you're hand stitching, doing some embroidery. And I'll just do this entire bag for $5. Great deal. So you get a total of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14.
And those are not cheap.
No, they are definitely not cheap, even on clearance. So.
Now I buy the
Well,
bigger spools of those. When I buy the smaller ones, it's only if I need one of those 2 colors, but I'll buy them big ones.
Yeah, the column ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Or
and you know who likes the clearance sales.
Clarence is always my friend.
Clearance, yeah, we like clearance. brand new threads. We're not counting that. The one that there's an orange one in here that's been opened. So, anybody. And the brand name on these are Metricine. I'm not necessarily familiar with that, but these are all polyester spun threads.
Well, I've never heard of that brand.
Me neither. There's also one part of it that says Mettler, Mettler, Mettler. I don't know.
All right,
If
look
there's
at that.
no
Buy now,
interest.
$5. Any interest, put 5 in the chat and it's yours.
Yep. And there's some really good colors in here. I love the purple. But there's a really cool green, lots of nice spring colors. And if there's no interest in that, I'm going to bring up the other fans that I have. These are just so precious. And these are actually hand painted on the silk. I have 4 of these, and so I have 3 that are in a winter scene almost. So the little geisha has on a beautiful robe with fur trim around it. So maybe that's fall or late spring, Christmas. That'd be a pretty Christmas design. That one's, she's in a different pose. Okay. Then this one is more in the summer. Beautiful. Beautiful little ladies. And then one in the blue with the blue pretty robe on. So we're going to do all four of these for $2 a piece, your choice. Or if you want all of these 4, you can get them for $6. So if you want all 4 for $6, or if you just want one for $2. So we'll call that one number 1 because she's kind of an individual. She's got a little basket. Number 2. Uh-oh. Number 3. And number 4. So $2 each, or for $6. These are super pretty. My mother and I went to China in 2006, right before the Olympics. Well, they were getting ready for the Olympics. We went to Beijing, and we got to walk on the Great Wall of China. And these didn't come from that trip, but I'll tell you what, Johnny, we went to so many fabric shops. We actually got to tour a silk factory and see how the fabric was made from the little silk, little bug or whatever he is,
Right.
from start to finish.
Wow.
Old school. We came home. We had to buy 3 extra rolling cases because we came home. The silk over there we bought for half of what you can get cotton for here. Imagine
Wow.
that. I think I bought 100 yards of fabric, all different kinds. It's
Right.
awesome. So
These are $2 each, or all 4 for $6.
Don't need to waste all your time. Is there any interest at all? We're just moving along.
All right. I'm not seeing any answers, so we'll call that a pass.
Story time is over. Let us know if there's something you're looking for. I've got purses too. I think I might bring out a couple of purses.
All right. Now we're heading back on over to John.
Well, I have some bracelets that are for choice, claimed by letter.
I'll be right back, Johnny. I gotta go say
All
hi.
right.
I have number A, and these are stretchy. And these, they feel like glass. I'm not sure if they're quite stone or not. And then these are like glass. And it's in a turquoise blue with a little anchor charm. Then you have B with pink. And then another pink one with a little butterfly, little glass beads on the bottom part. And this is a stretchy bracelet too. And you have some wood on this bracelet here. And these are all stretchy. This one's nice for Easter. You got the pastel colors with a little butterfly. Be nice to find that in an Easter basket for a little girl. And you can claim these by letters. And they're $3. Buy it now. I said starting bid. I'm sorry. It's a buy it now. Uh,
All right, these are buy it now for $3. Claim it by the letter or letters you would like.
okay, baby girl. Which letters would you like?
Baby girl, which letter or letters would you like? A and D, please.
Okay.
That means the one with the pink with the
Yeah.
butterfly.
Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and pull these off, and then I'll write it down on that one. And Johnny, I got your message. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Let me get back to copy and paste. Well, if you are a crafter and you like beads, I have the perfect lot for you. This is going to be a bead craft lot. It's going to come with the case, and you can let me know if you want me to put the beads into a plastic bag when I mail them, or we can let the post office freak out wondering if it's broken because you hear all that. But this is a starting bid of $15. You got various beads. It comes with the case, so case is included. And there's some various beads. That helps if I get it on my hand. Sorry about that. We got some wooden ones. We got plastic. So if you're into crafting and you like beads, I got them for you.
That's a big arrangement of those.
Yeah.
All colors, all shapes, all sizes.
Throw these in. They're getting little flower beads.
All right, we're looking for a starting bid of 15. Do we have any interest?
And the case is nice too. You got a plastic case. I don't know if it was for Lego, but you could stack it onto another one. Love to see the post office freak out when they hear that noise, wondering if something broke.
Hmm. All right, looking for a $15 starting bid. Do we have any interest?
Let's see,
These
no
are
interest.
dividers too you can use.
I didn't. Oh yeah,
All right, I'm not seeing any interest, so we'll call that a pass.
I'm trying to get to the next one, Johnny. I'm sorry.
Take your time. We're good.
Well, my next one is going to be a choice lot. I have 10 antique postcards. It's going to be lot A and lot B, and these are going to be birthday themed. So number one is going to be birthday greetings. And it is any happy returns. We have birthday greetings. And it was a 2-cent stamp. So I did the handy dandy work. And if you notice, the 2-cent stamp was used from November 2nd, 1917. And then it was brought back again in April 15th, 1925. So if you collect postcards or you see postcards, you can actually date them Sorry about that. Tripod fell down. But you can actually date them from the stamp and then the date. So we're looking probably 1917 for this. So we got a happy birthday. This is 1910, May 27th. I hope this birthday wish I send to you this day may cheer your every golden hour, dear friend, throughout all golden year. And this is 1915. Like the spring, may thine be a happy birthday. I'm not sure the date, but it was sent to someone in Ohio. Birthday greetings, still with you in thought and wish. 1912. Birthday greetings. Beautiful coloring. 1909. This one you have a little felt on here. It's hand delivered to somebody. Birthday greetings. Seems like postcards were Hallmark before Hallmark was around.
But back then, they also were like embossed on there.
Yeah. Birthday greetings from a dear friend. This was a 1 cent stamp. I think the date here is 1915. So this is choice A. And then choice B is also going to be some birthday greetings. All good wishes for a happy birthday. This one's blank on the back. Birthday greetings. And we got a marking there. Somebody in New York, dear nephew, I hope you all reached home safely. A glad birthday from 1916 in Iowa. You got a birthday greetings. This was hand delivered, but it's in pencil, so it's very faint. Got another one with some ribbon here and some glitter. It's a 1 cent stamp. It's getting harder and harder to find antique postcards nowadays. That one here. All happy this day be thine, bright sun upon thee ever shine. Happy birthday to Miss Ruth in Ohio. And these would be nice framed. This one, but it is embossed. Some glitter on this one. Best birthday wishes. And this is 1909. We have a set of antique postcards, either lot A or lot B. And it's a starting bid of 9.
All right, looking for a starting bid of $9. Do we have any interest? Do we have any interest? It is for choice. Highest bidder takes choice.
But see no interest, we can go and pass. And I
All
get to
right.
say it and I get to say it again. Here's Johnny.
Amy, when you get a chance, check the private chat, please. I think she's
Okay.
there we go. Oh, yeah, she's back. All right. Let me take that off and get to my next item. All right. Now, this is a crown trifori. I will show you the back of it. Hopefully, you can see it. The crown is right above the T. There it is. The crown is right above the T.
Beautiful.
And it looks like it's in brand new condition. It's black enamel. And they are clip-on earrings with the crown on top of the T. And also, not only is it on the back portion of the earring for the clip-on portion, It is also on the back of the earring. There it is. It's also right on the back of the earring.
Nice. Wow. Crowns for Barbie, you guys. Wow.
These are some vintage from the 1960s when I looked
Oh
these
my
up.
goodness.
Do we have any interest? They are marked on the back of the clip and on the back of the earring with the crown on top of the T. Any interest? I am not seeing any interest, so we'll go ahead and call that a pass. 1793. All right, 1793. This is considered a lot of two. This one is a copper tone. There's the back of it. And this is the front of this one. You have your lime green and your pink in the center. Whoever's on the phone, would you please mute? There's the first one. And this one is the second one. There's the back of it. And there's the front of this one. We have this one and this one. You're getting them both. Looking for a starting bid of $10 for both. Here we go. All the crystals on there. The sides are a lighter purple. And the centers are a little bit darker on this one. And these are pink and are green. Do we have any interest? I'm not seeing any interest. You get them both. If there's no interest, we'll call that a pass. I think out of all my brooches, I think this is the one I wore the most.
You sure do have some pretty ones, that's for sure.
Thank you. All right, I'm going to show you the back first. They're not marked. There's the back of it. And this is the front of it. And thank you, Amy. They are a purple, not blue. It is purple, not blue. The centers are darker purple than the sides.
Wow. Oh my goodness, how pretty is that?
And the center circle is enamel. But it is a deep purple. And you have your little smaller rhinestones on the side. Those are also in purple. But that center one is a purple. Do we have any interest? If there's no interest, we'll call that a pass, and we're going back on over to Amy. That was my 3.
Okie doke. I get my tray straightened out here. Okay, we're going to do some pretty earrings, all different kinds and sorts. We're going to do these for a buy it now for just $4 a pair. $4. And these will come on a card when you receive them, the ones that don't have a card. Because I didn't have the big cards, larger cards for these big earrings, and then I'll show you the reason that one's not on there. But these are really cool. So you've got a gold tone diamond shape, really, really nice condition with the fish hook on the back. And we'll put the little rubber stoppers on there too so that they don't fall off the card in shipment. But really pretty on the front and the back side. Then I have these really unique ones with the cows or the steers. If you're into the Southwest designs, this has beautiful enamel painting on the front of the earrings. If you're a little cowgirl or cowboy, well, shoot, get over there. Move it on over. Okay, there we go. There they are up close. Okay, that's number 2. So just put the number in the chat. Number 3 is this beautiful, it almost looks, in some light, it looks silver tone to me when I had it off the table, but it looks like it is gold tone with the beautiful sparklies. And those have your little latch back. Okay, that's number 3. Number 4 are these beautiful glass beaded earrings. And it's got kind of a silver tone in the middle. It's so beautiful the way that they've blown the glass on this one. I'd like to see someday how they make these. I don't know. So pretty. And then finally, these that have the little hook back here, they're kind of a latch back too, I guess. But you don't have to mess with your backs on those, the earring backs. But look at the beautiful design in this one. Let's see if I can get them rolled around here. So pretty with the blues, and that's like a turquoise in the center. It's got a little bit of gray in there, a little pink, a little dark green. So pretty. So just $4 per pair. Make great gifts, or if you're into doing Easter baskets for like teenagers or whatever, this might be a good choice. And they'll come in a little sleeve for you too. So $4 for choice. Let me bring those up again. So you get the gold, the Southwest, the blingy, sparkly, almost looks like glitter. Number 4 with the gray or steel gray blown glass, and number 5 with the blue. Let me turn it this way so you can see it up close. There you go. Looks better on that white background. It even looks like it has a little lavender in it. Okay, so that is my first. Any interest on those? Buy it now for the earrings. All right. Go ahead and pass on those.
All right.
Get that over here. Okay. Next up, I'm going to have to bring the camera up. Hold on just a second. And are you ready for this? It is a Coach, a beautiful brown kind of, I don't know what color you'd call this, almost like a cognac colored. And it is a Coach. There's the bottom. It's in beautiful condition. I was just looking. There are two little tiny specks right here, but nothing that a little magic eraser. I'm going to start the bidding on this beautiful Coach at $20 start. And I'll give you a quick measurement on this. It has pockets on the side. Absolutely stunning condition. The pebbled leather. Um, so at the largest, at the top, it's an 18-inch, roughly by 10, 9.5, 10 inches. So it is a very, very nice shoulder bag. You've got your pockets on the side here. Okay. And again, you have, and it's a zipper closure. I love a zipper closure. That way you don't have people like sticking their hand in your bag. You know what I mean? Trying to get your phone or your wallet. And I got lots of little bubble wrap in there. I wanted to show you the inside. It's beautiful with the gold. I guess it's almost a copper color. There are a few pen marks in here, but who's ever gotten a Coach for 20 bucks? In this condition, it's absolutely beautiful. Why am I backwards all of a sudden here? Let's go that way. So see, there's a couple of little marks right here, like a pen mark, but there is your serial number. I don't know if you can see that very clearly.
Give you a tip, Aquanet. We'll take that out.
That's right. Yeah, the hairspray trick. So it's got the zipper here. It's got lots and lots of room. You could even use this probably as an overnight bag if you had to or wanted to. It's got some pockets here for your cell phone, or you can even keep it out here. Easy to get, your keys and whatnot. Let me show you what that looks like. Oh, I'll show you the straps. They're in beautiful condition. There's no peeling or any, it doesn't look like this was maybe used a couple times. I mean, it's in just beautiful condition. So there you go. And like I said, it's got lots of room. You can see the bottom here. And there you go. Soft, soft leather. Oh my gosh. It's so soft. All right. I'm going to fill that back up. And if there's a particular brand of purse you're looking for, I have a really, really good source for that right here in Denver. And that's where I get most of my purses. Okay.
All right, looking for a starting bid of $20. Do we have any interest?
Wow.
All right, I'm not seeing any activity or interest in the chat, so we'll call that a pass.
If you guys think about it later, let me know. That's number 2. Let's see. I'll go ahead while the camera's up here. I'm going to bring this one in. This one is going to be an $8 buy it now. It's a beautiful silver tone necklace with the circle clasp. There's your pattern on that necklace. I love that it's so sturdy. And it comes down to this beautiful pendant with a faceted citrine colored. It's not, I think it is glass or plastic, or what do you want to say? Acrylic. Yeah. $8, buy it now. So there's the back. It's very, very clean, very beautiful. And even if you didn't want that pendant, you could use this for just about anything. It's got a nice little circle clasp on there. You can fit just about any pendant on there. Everybody needs a good, nice, long silver tone necklace or chain. Okay.
This is a buy now for $8. That means the first person put 8 in the chat, it's yours.
It
It's a
is
great
yours.
price.
Yep. Yep. I like to give you good deals over here. I think most of my customers know that by now. All right. And so it's a 22-inch chain. 22 inches, you guys. All right.
All right, I'm not seeing any activity or interest in the chat. It is a buy now for $8. If there's no interest, we'll call that a pass.
Okay. Thanks, everybody.
Go ahead and close out your round.
That was my last.
Yeah, go ahead and close out your round. Hold on. Cameron came in at 8.
Hi, Carmen.
Carmen, thank you very much for being here, and that is sold to
Awesome.
Carmen.
You got it, Carmen. I'll add that to your little box.
Congratulations, Carmen.
Great deal, honey. Okay, now do I go back through what I did?
We did at the beginning. Like,
Okay.
if you're going to be on the show with somebody during the week, what you're doing on your channel, when you do your invoice, shipping, and all that great information.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Well, in about an hour, I'm going to be on with Deb's wood burning. So you can see me over on her channel tonight, late night. Let me go back through a few things here. And let's see. I'm going to start with the earrings here.
No, go ahead and tell everybody where you're going to be.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Close out your round.
Okay, so I'm going to be invoicing on Sunday. I'll be on Deb's wood burning tonight, and then tomorrow night, Tooch and Deb's wood burning are going to be with me on my Saturday night with friends. We're going to do trivia, have prizes, lots of fun. It's always a hoot. Miss Joanne, thank you so much for moderating for me today, putting in my items, and she's going to be moderating tomorrow. So, and then after that, next week, I have just Thursday with Scooter. I'm sure I'll jump in somewhere here or there. I don't have a plan yet. But yeah, thank you, Johnny, for having me on. I do ship by pirate ship, and anybody that pays on Sunday after their invoice, it will go out on Monday. The 30th? Yeah. So
yeah, because Monday's the 31st.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, we're going to go head on over to John.
Thank you.
Well, I'm going to show some more bracelets. This is going to be by choice. And I have number A, which is like a pink and a blue, and it's with glass beads. And it's another stretchy. Then I have a purple one. And this more feels like it's acrylic and plastic beads. And this one is more with glass beads, and this is with like a aquamarine with an amber color. And then you have your rose with your elephant. You have it in red. And if you are an elephant person and you want to have it with blue, you have it in blue. And also you have it in a kind of clear white color with some pastel and another elephant charm. So this is a choice lot, $3, claim by letter.
All right, do we have any interest? By now, $3. Claim me by the letter or letters you would like.
Okay. Trying to do the next one for copy and paste. But seeing no interest on that one, we can go ahead and pass.
All right.
And my next one is going to be a choice of ties. And it's going to be $7, claim by number. And we have this nice orange one. And it's by Nordstrom's. It's a beautiful tie. It is silk.
That's a great
You
setup.
got your blue and Debbie and Max. I learned it from them, but I will be talking to you, Amy, about frames because I like that setup you have. This
Okay.
is a Brooks Brothers tie, the number 2 one. Then you have this one by the Tie Rack from London. And there is good resellers value and all that. I'm just moving out. I sell a lot of ties on eBay.
Okay, John, could you stop for a second?
Yeah.
On your bracelets you just showed, baby girl will
Okay.
mark B and C.
Okay. I'll mark that down, baby girl. Thank you. This one's another Brooks Brothers.
Nice.
And then you have Jose A. Banks, which is a nice tie. And you have this in a brown. And you have your stripe, which is AKA Rep, REPP. And this is a beautiful tie here. Here's another Brooks Brothers. And Amy, I don't know if you saw that private chat I sent to. Is Mike going to take us out to dinner too, Johnny and I? Got me hungry.
We're just getting burgers at Burger King. It's nothing fancy.
Hey, burgers are the best things.
I
But
know.
if you see a tie, you can go ahead and email me, or if you're looking for a certain tie or anything, feel free to email me. If you just want to chat, you can email me. Love chatting with people. So that is the tie lots there. Then I'll move it over, and I'll bring up the next item. I'm going to take this away really quick. My next item is going to be a lady figurine, and you have this lovely lady. Not sure when she was made, but it was handmade, being painted. My camera wants to be difficult, so I apologize. And we have a marking under here, RSP, with the initials of NH, but she's beautifully painted. You got the nice facial figure
Oh, so cute.
marked in the back. And this is a starting bid of $9. I forgot to put it. I will move it over really quick. I'll put our good side on.
Nice.
And in the meantime, right after this show, I will be going over to my YouTube sister's show on Angela Isaac's channel, and I will be selling with them tonight. And then tomorrow, I'm going to be selling with Aaron Proctor on his channel with Becky's Vintage and More, Anitra with I Spy, and Aaron Proctor, the ephemera and brooch. And then Sunday, I will be on the Boss Show, and that is Buy Our Stuff Sale, and that's going to be on Angela Isaac's channel. And then Monday and Tuesday, everybody gets invoiced because it's the end of the month, and I need to close the books out for the month. So, see no interest on this, I will pass. And Johnny, I thank you for having me on your second from last traffic jam. Plus, this was where I first got my start at, so I'm very thankful for it. Trying to move the camera over. So I get to say it one more time. Here's Johnny.
All right, everybody. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us. Again, don't forget, if you come back and rewatch the video, make sure you reach out to whoever had those items that you may be interested in, because we don't bid in our auctions, but we do claim them in the back room. So you may not know if we did claim anything. So make sure you do email them in the description bar below. They do have, I do have their information, including their YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe to them and following them. But also you can check out their email by copying and pasting it if you've never dealt with them before. Also, if you notice throughout the show, you saw a timestamp and a date at the bottom, or you can also take a screenshot of it. And yes, as John said, the next Friday will be our last hump day of 5 o'clock traffic jam on this channel. So definitely come out and check it out. That'll be our last show. And don't forget to check out my other channel where I do a lot more on that channel than this one. And again, I will be invoicing this weekend unless I hear from you. I do have 2 people that I'll have other extended dates for them, which I don't have no problem doing. And if you're living in Canada and you would like to make an order, and make sure you do let me know that, I don't mind building a box for you as well. And again, I do other forms of payment. If I don't hear from you, it'll automatically be deferred through PayPal. I use Pirate Ship from my zip code to yours. What I pay is what's going on the invoice. And once you pay it, it gets shipped out, and I use Pirate Ship. So as I say before I end each and every show, love always, love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day until we meet again. Later. Peace out. And y'all come back now, you hear?
Bye.